Alright, so we are live.
Woohoo!
Well, hello there everyone. It is very early in the morning. And we are doing an intro for Geo for the Unbound.
Yes,
So Geo, are you excited?
of course.
I hope so. Because this is gonna be special even for me because this script was entirely not written by me. It's actually one of the other people.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, so even for me this is gonna be, different. But yes, Geo, tell us about your character. And then I'm gonna tell you about your character.
Sure. Well, I'm playing an Eevee of the shiny variety.
Look at him.
Um,
Look at him.
yes,
This
he's adorable.
is a face that you can trust.
Obviously. Speaking of which, he has a bit of some tricksy tendencies. You could refer to him as a bit of a loot goblin. So, not your average Eevee. But despite all that, he's if he does have allies, he's very loyal to them. And another funny thing, he likes to wear a top hat. Because style is cool.
He's styling, my dudes.
Yeah, man, he's styling. And yeah, he's an interesting little V. I'm very excited to play him.
Alright. So, Geo,
Yes.
you probably know about the fact that EVs, their life is kinda quick, right?
Oh yeah.
They are kinda like, they're kinda like a bomb in a way. They make a lot of damage and they burn out very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little bit sad to say it that way, but it is what it is, right?
Yeah.
But yes. You are an Eevee from Eevee Village on the Grass Continent. You were born to a normal Eevee family last season. You had many siblings, and you have enjoyed the protection of your chieftain Umbrian and your parents. You do not remember Flarian, but she was the chieftain before Umbrian, as far as you can tell.
Right. Before she sadly passed away.
Indeed. Now, none of that actually matters to you. One day, everything changed when you wandered off the village and you met with a Salandit. And this Salandit told you how to lockpick, that there are things that are not yours and they can be yours if you just take them. Let's just say that he basically opened your eyes to an entirely different side of the world that no one at the Eevee village was talking about.
Yes. You could say he took a bit of a wayward path.
Yes. So hello there folks, welcome to the stream.
Hello.
Well, you're probably thinking about how things are going for an Eevee who is a little bit of a black sheep in a village where everyone kinda knows each other, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, thankfully you are young, and most of the dudes kinda thought that you would outgrow this kind of behavior.
Stay psych right now.
Yeah, spoiler alert. Yep, you just generally got better at running away, sneaking, stealing, all under the guidance of Salandits, who would later introduce you to their mother and their leader, Salazzle. Now, how would your character react to an attention from someone like Salazzle? Rich, powerful, intelligent.
Well, at first, he wouldn't be as comfortable. If anything, a little wary, but since he is the mother of the Salandits, he would get to know them all, and essentially they would become like a tight-knit family.
Yeah. Now, that would not be you leaving the village. Most likely, because, Salazzle doesn't want to take care of another Eevee, right?
Yeah.
No. Um, Basically, the Salazzle and the Salandits and the Umbrian there would teach you about the grey morality of the world. How Kicklings resell items from unfortunate Pokemon defeated in dungeons. How most guilds don't help those in need if they have nothing to pay with. Or how the civilized folk tend to be judgmental of those who were born abnormal or unwilling to assimilate into their modern society. This is where you would be trained. By her married Umbrian, who these days takes care of the shops and most of the business.
Mhm.
You leave your home often, you've created a stash, and you protect it with traps and tricks and commit more and more crimes in your life. Until
Yep.
one day, you awaken. You awaken in your home, in the Eevee village. Just the way you always did. These days you would be rather happy because you actually have a room just for yourself.
Right, which is kind of nice.
Yes, because most of your siblings actually, uh, let's say, found mates or found jobs and just started, doing things with their life. Where you
Hmm.
are still with your parents. And this is where your journey begins. So, Geo,
Yes.
your Eevee awakens.
Yep. Slowly opens my eyes. Another morning.
Yep. You're in the middle of the warm season on the grass continent. It is very, very warm. And it is very, very sunny.
Yep.
You were
Not pretty
probably
fluffy,
you
so
were
it
you were
affects me.
probably awakened by the sun rays tickling your nose.
Yep. Yeah, he awakens. It's like, big old stretch. Alright. Well, it's time to get busy. And I'm gonna head out of my room.
All right. You head out of your room. Going downstairs, you will enter the main room of your home. And in the main room, you can already see the only sibling that actually stayed behind. You see, your brother, currently in the process of reading the paper of Kapim Town.
Hmm. Curious, I'm actually gonna go over and be like, hey bro, what's up?
Upon seeing you, he's just going to sigh. Um, I don't know, nothing too important.
Oh, but you're reading something there. You gotta show me.
Like I said, there's really nothing too important.
Oh, come on, you wouldn't hide something from me, right?
Uh, he's just going to sigh again and just like slide the paper towards you.
Thank you. And I take a look.
Well, it is information on the upcoming festival. Um, just advertisement for different shops and such. Advertisement for the Kapim's guild recruiting.
Hmm.
Something about a ship looking for crew members for some kind of dangerous journey ahead.
Yep. After reading through it, I kind of have like stars in my eyes a bit. Like, so there is some interesting stuff in here.
Not really.
To me, I mean, look, there's a ship, and then the guild is recruiting. My gosh.
I'm
You gotta
sup-
liven up a bit, bro.
I'm surprised that you would be interested in the guild recruiting.
Oh, I mean, that's less so, honestly. This whole ship thing is piquing my interest a bit.
Um, did you miss the part where it says that it's dangerous?
Phew, danger. We're Eevees. We can handle anything.
Sure, bro. Yeah, as you guys are having a talk, your mother actually shows up. And she's carrying 2 plates. She's gonna put them on the table in front of you. There you go. Good morning, by the way.
Good morning, and thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, she's just gonna put down the food.
Yep, and I am munching a bit too quickly.
Yep. Your brother is gonna start eating as well. So, what kind of plans do you have for today, dear?
Well, I think I'm gonna head into town. I've been reading the news, and there's a very interesting ship nearby, apparently.
Oh, a ship. Are you gonna be going to visit it?
Yes, I mean, it sounds like a perfect way to seek new opportunity.
Hmm. See. Uh, may I see the paper?
Yeah, I show it to her.
She's going to read through it. And then she's going to look at you and say, "Oh, you mean that ship?
I nod.
You really should not go there.
Aw, how come?
Because it's dangerous. And you are very young."
But I can totally do it. Like,
But,
we're
have,
Eevees, we can handle anything, right?
dear, have you ever fought anything?
Um, maybe a couple times. Only when necessary.
Well, I've never fought anything. Your brother has never fought anything. Your father has never fought anything.
Well, what if I'm the first of many?
But we are not
I get good
supposed.
at it.
But we are not supposed to be fighting things, silly.
Oh, that's boring.
And as she's about to continue, you hear a knock on the door. You can see your father actually appearing at the main door. And he opens the door. You can actually see Umbrian, the chieftain of your village. They seem to be in a conversation, but it is difficult to hear them.
Could I try to roll something to listen in closer?
You could do perception, or you could come over.
I'm gonna roll perception. Double check my character sheets.
That is a pass. Man, your perception is high.
Yep.
Alright. You hear them talking about... so, recently, the idea of leaving the town, leaving the village, and moving to Kapim came up, right? And this is Umbrian informing your father that the moving begins tomorrow.
Ooh.
That the materials have been acquired, and that they will have to build a new home in Kapim town.
Yeah, a bit of a grin to that, because if we're in town anyway, then no avoiding that ship.
Yep. The conversation is gonna be rather short, and eventually, Umbrian is just going to nod and go. It's no secret that Umbrian seems to be in a relationship with some kind of Leafian from the town. You know that she is not from the village, you know, she's an outsider.
Yeah.
But yeah. Your father is gonna, come over. Yeah, and he's gonna look at everyone and just say, "Alright, family? Please,
Yeah.
please pay attention for a moment. Mr. Umbreon has been here and he informed me that tomorrow is the big day. We are finally gonna be moving away from here." Oh gosh. So soon? Yes. Oh heck.
Yep, I'll just pretend to be shocked, like, wow, this is quite a shock.
Yep.
Hmm.
That means that every single one of us is gonna have to work really, really hard. Because we are gonna have to we are gonna have to build a new home.
We can do hard work.
I mean, yeah. We might as well. Alright. So eat up and don't do anything too crazy today. Oh, and by the way, he actually is going to look at you, Gio.
Yep.
There was one of those Salandit friends of yours here, and they mentioned something, something strange.
Oh.
Something, I believe he said, Linone has been asking for feathers. I don't know why a Linone would be asking for feathers.
I mean,
Gio?
mhm.
You would know that that is code for Umbreon has a job for you.
Hmm. Yep. In my head, registering that that's what's going on, but I'll just be like, to my father, I'll be like, ah, okay. I'll talk with Slanted about it. That don't worry about it.
Okay, but yes. Today, I would not want anyone here to do any kind of work. There's really no point anymore. Tomorrow and probably in the upcoming weeks, we are gonna be working quite a lot.
That's for sure.
Your dad is just gonna come to his mom, and they are just gonna do the usual parent thing of being very, very touchy-feely with each other.
Yup.
Oh, I guess that puts a damper on that plan of yours.
I just looked at him with a bit of a grin. Are you sure about that?
I mean, surely you're not gonna leave everything to me and and our parents.
I mean, I could still find a way to help and then do my adventure.
I hope so. They're not getting any younger after all.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I think I will go check in with that Salandit's friend of mine. So,
Your brother is just gonna give you a weird look.
don't worry. This is all according to plan.
Say so.
Yep, I give over and I give him reassuring pats.
Yeah, both of your parents are gonna look at you.
Yep. I think I'm thinking of heading out to see my friend that I mentioned.
Yep. Just don't go anywhere too crazy. We're gonna need you tomorrow.
Of course. Well, be back soon. And I kind of have a pep in my step as I go to the door.
Yep. They're both going to. They're actually gonna go see you to the door. You know that your parents have always been very supportive of you, even when you got caught, and you definitely have a little bit of a reputation throughout the Eevee village.
Yeah. They are good and loving parents.
Yeah.
Yep. Just give them hugs on my way out.
All right. You make your way into the village. It is actually rather busy right now. With the news of the great moving, a lot of people are actually well, they are not taking it like your parents. A lot of them are kind of in a state of near panic.
Understandably, I mean, Like, kind of have to upend everything, you know, and move.
Heck, you can even see that there's a lot of folks from the guild here helping out with the preparations.
Yep, that's good. We'll need the help.
Yep. And in the distance, on the usual spot, you can see Umbrian and even that Leafian from the town just overseeing the whole thing.
Hmm.
But that is of no concern to you. Because you know what the message means. It means go to either Treasure City or Kapim and contact the teleportation Pokemon.
Yes. And considering Capim is closer, I will be heading there.
Yep. You know the paths, you know the paths that only EVs know, and it is very easy for you to get to Kapim relatively quickly, only in a couple hours. Now, how often would your character actually go to Kapim?
Um, not terribly often, because well, he likes to keep things in his local neighborhood, so to say.
Yeah. Well, you make your way to Kapim, and compared to your home, it is actually kinda chill. You can see that the Pokemon here, well, are just doing their thing. You swear every time you come here, the town is a little bit bigger.
Yeah, it's growing quite quickly.
Yep.
Even more so with our, our us Eevees coming in.
Yep. The population of Kapim is gonna increase. Not by too much, but it is going to increase. What Kapim probably doesn't realize is that the EVs themselves and having a safe place, the population is about to increase even more so in the next generations, but let's not talk about that.
Yeah.
But yes, you make your way to Kapim. You know that the teleportation Pokemon is usually at a local bar owned by Meowstick.
Yep.
You
The
would,
Meow Meow Bar.
yep. You would know that the Pokemon in question is actually an Abra that is essentially providing teleportation services for Pokesh, but he has a little bit of a deal with Umbreon of the black market to also provide teleportation services to those aligned with Salazzle.
Well, that's where I'm heading, and I'm gonna make use of his service.
Alright. You make your way into Meowsticks. It is a pretty big place. Lots of Pokemon here, eating, drinking, having fun. There's even music. And Meowstick is in the corner, behind the counter, just doing her usual thing. What would you like to
Yep.
do?
Well, I'm gonna head up and let's see. I bet she would know what the. Would I know what the Abra is, or should I talk to her first?
Well, that is up to you. I mean, Abra is kind of visible as it is the only Abra in the thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to him.
Alright. You go see Abra. Abra is currently in the process of drinking some tea. It's kind of floating there.
I just wave at him. Hello.
Ah! Abra is going to put down the tea. Hello there, little Eevee.
Yep. I think you might know what I'm here for.
Ah. I see. Oh? Surely you know what you need to do.
Why, of course.
He's going to extend his hand.
Yep. And I will present payments.
Alright. You have a special discount of it only costing 50 Pokesh.
Well, that's convenient, considering that's all the Pokesh I have.
Yup. He's gonna take the 50 Pokesh and he's going to then reach out to you and touch your head.
Yep, and we blip.
You blip. Zoom. Oh, hey, a moment. Give me a moment. Where is the music? No, seriously, where's the music? Am I blind? I'm so prepared. No, I'm actually legitimately losing my mind. Where's the music? It should be right here.
I would think it would be there.
Moment. Oh. Oh, I'm stupid. You going? The shop music. There we go. Yep, you teleport. And you find yourself in Salazzle's black market. Abra is going to just nod. And he is just going to blip away afterwards.
Ah, gotta love that shortcut.
You can see that there's quite a lot of Salandits around. Just being busy little bees moving things.
Yep. Anyone of them I see, I give them a friendly wave.
You are actually rather famous here at this point, so yeah, everyone's just going to be very knowledgeable of you. And at the very end of everything, you'll see Umbreon doing his thing.
Yep, seeing him, I'm gonna approach.
Upon seeing you, he's actually going to give you a smile.
I smile back.
Ah, it's you.
Yes. Hello.
Hello. So, I understand that you're here for the call?
Correct.
Good. We've got a mission for you.
Oh boy, I rub my paws together.
This is gonna be a special one. We know that you have been itching to get a little bit closer to Salazzle and maybe become even her proper apprentice.
Nods.
Well, I've got a mission for you, but I do need to warn you that it is rather dangerous.
I shrug. I can handle danger.
Good. So it just so happens that there is a very important ship with a very important cargo currently stationed at Kyurem.
Oh. Actually know about that ship.
Yep. What we want you to do is we want you to go there and steal the cargo.
Hehehe. Ah. I mean... Yeah. I'm up to the task.
Good. We cannot give you anything official for obvious reasons, but if you manage to do it, I will personally talk to my mate, and I will make sure that you will get some special training.
Alright.
Also, obviously, this would make you very, very, very powerful around here.
Oh yeah, I just look around. Quite the rep boost.
He nods. Do you accept?
Yes.
Good. In that case, the ship we are talking about is a Sharpedo-shaped ship, currently at the harbor of Kyurem town. And the item in question is a very special kind of spear.
Oh, tilt my head curiously.
Yes, we don't exactly know what the spear is, unless Salazzle does, but she wants to get her fingers on it.
Special kind of spear.
Yes.
Any other qualities about it that I should know?
It's red. It is made out of... It is made out of very special metal that doesn't exist anymore.
Hmm. Yep, I can see why she'd be interested in that.
Yes. Apparently, according to Salazar, it is a weapon that could be the ultimate weapon.
Ah. Amazing power.
He nods. That's all I know.
Alright.
The method
Well, I
of
appreciate those details.
the method of you doing this is entirely up to you. And there is no time limit on it. It's just very
Good.
convenient that the ship is currently here, so we are giving the job to you.
Good. I actually appreciate that there's no time limit, because, well, you might have heard, Eevee Village is moving to Capim, so I'm gonna help my family out.
Oh, about that. What I mean is that the mission time limit is nil. But the ship is actually leaving tomorrow.
I gasped. Whoa, really?
He nods.
Hmm. Well, that puts a bit of a thorn in my plans.
What do you mean?
But hey, I'll still get it done. Well, I wish to help both my family and accomplish this,
Oh,
but there may not be enough time.
you're gonna have to make a choice here, buddy.
Yeah, life is all about choices.
You can say that again. But yes, since you accept, you know how to leave.
Yes.
And Eevee,
Well,
good luck.
I just give him another nod. Thank you, and I will do my best.
Yep, he's going to nod again.
And afterwards, I would head to the exits, which I believe is still the entry card.
Yep, it is a card at the very top of the ceiling, hidden behind several layers of protection.
Yep.
Like there's a cage around it. Around it is an electrified fence to protect it from ghosts. It's basically everything that would protect you against anything but gods.
Yep. Smart to have protection around that kind of thing.
But yeah, you go to the card.
Mhm.
What do you do?
And I'm thinking of returning home.
Right. A door will appear.
All right. Before I go, I'm waving bye to everyone.
Hi.
Bye bye. Have a good day.
Yo. They just went to work.
Yep. And I enter.
Yep. And you will appear back home. Like, literally, there will be a door that will just, like, TP you home.
Yep. But by now I'm so used to it, it doesn't even bother me.
Yep. You appear back at your room.
Once when I'm back, a bit of a sigh to myself. Ah, hard choice. This incredible mission, or helping my family. Ah, I might talk to my brother about this. Yeah, I'm gonna go look for my brother.
Well, your brother is actually still in the main room. He's currently in the process of doing the dishes.
Yep. I see him. I'm gonna be like, hi there, I'm back.
Oh. Wow. I didn't even see you go. Anyway. Hey.
Hey. Say, want a helping paw with that?
No, not really. I'm basically almost
Alright.
done.
I see. Well, I look to him and say,
It's kind of weird that you would even offer help.
yeah, let's just say, I have to make a tough choice.
What kind of choice?
So, my friends asked me to take on a mission, a little bit of a dangerous one, and it's limited by the fact that I won't be able to help if I choose to do it. Won't be able to help them move. So I'm a bit torn right now.
He's just going to tilt his head and say, I mean, what kind of decision is there? Obviously, you're gonna help me and your parents.
Oh, but this is something that's really, really difficult to refuse. I could make a name for myself.
I mean, yeah, but your mom and dad, they do need our help, you know? The moving is gonna take potentially entire moons.
I sigh and say, yes, that's the hard part. Hmm. If I wasn't so in search of glory, this wouldn't even be an issue, but I genuinely think that this is something I should do.
Brother, your dad is 15.
Hmm. And mom is also a little older.
Exactly. You really need our help. All of our other brothers are gone.
Hmm.
Yeah, they've literally done what you're about to do. And let's be completely honest, you have not been exactly the best son ever.
Yeah, just give him a solemn nod. So yeah, I've done questionable things, but yet they've always had my back. So are you
Exactly.
saying it's right to have their back at this time?
Yeah, like surely you don't wanna just like hurt them right at the end there.
Hmm. What if we double time our work and get the packing done real quickly, and then I could still do this?
Um, you do realize it's not just packing, we are gonna be building an entire new house.
Hmm. Yeah, I kind of look down and say, I've never actually built a house before.
Never did, neither did I, but pretty sure it's kinda long.
Yep. I just nod at him. Hmm. What if I asked my friends and they could help set up a house for us?
I
That'd be a
mean,
nice way of repairing back.
I guess?
I don't know. I'm just thinking of all the possibilities here. I'm
Oh,
so focused on this goal.
well, I mean, I guess you have your decision. You could be like our siblings and just not care. Or you could be like me and actually decide to help your parents.
Yep.
That would be exactly the most responsible one.
I sigh. Yeah, you got a point, but now, if any time is there to care, it's now, you know?
Yes.
So, I hear you, brother. For now, I will choose to help.
We do not. We're gonna be going to the cabin tomorrow and, well, hopefully you will come with us. We're gonna be looking for the location and we're gonna start moving some things tomorrow.
I just nod. Yes, I will be there.
Just try not to, like, try not to disappoint us, okay? For once, try to be good, okay?
Yep.
I know the mom and dad would never say that, but please try to be good.
Yeah. I hear you loud and clear.
I know, I know you can be better.
You think?
Yeah, Eevees are always good.
Hmm. Yep. Well, I'll take your word for it, brother.
All right. Maybe go get some rest or something, or maybe go for a walk. I'm just gonna finish this. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. You're just gonna turn around and start, finishing the doing of dishes.
Yep. And with that, I'm actually gonna head back up to my room. Yeah, definitely gonna lay in bed for a bit, contemplating.
Yep, it's kind of a big decision. What will Eevee do? Because this is the big chance, Unbound many times told you that, most Pokemon do not get more than one big chance, and some don't even get that.
Yep. There's the chance to prove myself with them and, well, continue essentially down the wayward path,
Yep.
or a chance to redeem myself with my family and, yeah, get off the wayward path. Yeah, he's basically just gonna be pacing. Hmm.
Decisions.
Big decisions.
You could also just go steal the thing right now.
Ah, yes. That would be. He's also considering that option, though. It's a bit risky because he already his family knows that he's back. But at the same time, this is a bit of a window of opportunity. Well, I'm gonna roll stealth to see if I can sneak out.
You fail to stealth. When you are trying to sneak out, your brother is going to notice you. Oh, hey there.
Hi. I realized I forgot something in town, so I was gonna go get it.
Really?
Yes.
What did you forget?
Um, just something to help with moving transport.
Oh, I see. Alright, well, don't be too late. Mom and Dad are planning to throw a little bit of a party.
Of course. Well, expect me back soon.
Alright.
Yep, I make my way out. Kind of sighing to myself after I leave because I really wanted to do that stealthily.
Yep. There you go, lying to your family again.
Some things never change.
Alright. You're outside of your home. What do?
Yep, I'm heading back to cap him.
By the way, you can see that on a little balcony that your house has, you can see your mom and dad, just being very close to each other and being very, very, very lovey-dovey.
Yep,
They look so nice, so at peace together.
as they do.
But yeah, you're going to cup him again, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Again, it's going to take you a little bit, but you will make it there. By now it would be late afternoon, by the way.
Yep. I get there and I'm gonna go look for that ship.
Well, it is kind of out of place because both ships here look kind of nice and cute, There's even a Lapras shaped ship right next to an actual Lapras. But you will find a Sharpedo shaped ship.
Alright.
There's one, like, it kind of looks like a small bridge leading to the deck. And it has Pokemon all over.
Yeah, upon seeing the ship, I'm simply scouting it out. Looking for, there's some way to get in that's not heavily guarded.
Well, you will only, actually, roll me survival.
Okay. Wow, lucky.
So without you being able to fly, there's only two real entrances. One is using that little bridge thing leading to the main deck. And you can see that there is also an entrance point by climbing some kind of metal chain leading all the way to the deck as well. It seems to be connected to something that's in the water. You don't exactly know what it is.
Yeah. Out of character, I can assume it's an anchor.
Yes.
Alright. Looking at the two, I'm like, the bridge is definitely not gonna work unless I have some sort of disguise, or maybe I stow away as their cargo. The other one would work if I'm able to climb that chain. Honestly, my climbing skills aren't the greatest. Getting this done now is my only chance. And yeah, I'm gonna stealth.
Alright, Romy. Oh my god.
Why can't I stealth?
I don't know. Alright, as you are trying to sneak your way onto the deck, you immediately get spotted by a Piplup. He looks at you and says, "Oh, hey there, what can I do for you?"
Once I exchange the emotions. Like, hi, I'm just admiring the ship.
Oh, are you here because of us looking for crew members?
Yes.
Oh, in that case, just give me a moment, I'm gonna go grab Garbite.
Oh, okay then.
And she starts plopping up.
Yep, grumbling to myself. This wasn't exactly the plan, but there still is a way in.
Yep. Eventually, she returns, being tailed by a freaky Garbite. By the way, this thing is huge.
Yup. Definitely slightly intimidated.
This Garbite, by the way, has a scar over his left eye.
And battle hardened too.
Yep. Alright, that's him. Huh, an Eevee. Hey,
Hello.
really? You wanna join us? A scrawny little Eevee?
Well, I heard about this magnificent ship, and despite it being dangerous, I mean Eevee, we're up to anything.
He looks up and down and says, "Back where I come from, we eat you."
Gulps.
Hey, be nice. He's trying to join us. We don't get a lot of Pokemon trying to join us. Yes, but I also need to make sure that he's not gonna be deadweight.
Well, if anything, I'm great for.
What can you do?
I can give everyone a helping paw, and generally be useful.
In what way are you useful?
I could help. Well, for one thing, I'm great at carrying stuff. Even though I'm small, I can carry a good bit in my bag and such. I'm also really good at being sneaky, if needed.
I see. Well, I'm gonna leave it to the captain, I guess. He doesn't seem dangerous. Alright, Thievee, follow me.
Oh, okay.
Diplo's gonna look at you and say, "Good luck."
Thanks. Internal panic noises.
Yep. they're going there. You can see on the deck. You can see quite a lot of. You can see that there is a group of a rather dangerous-looking group of individuals. Among which you can see a Flareon, which is the first Flareon you've ever seen in your life.
Oh. I see the Flareon and perk up a little bit. Wow, there's a Flareon on board.
Yep, it's one of the expeditions. Anyway, follow. Yep, you will see him use a weird thingy on the door to use it to knock, even though he has literal blades for hands. He just goes knock, knock, knock. And then, after a few moments, he's going to open the door and say, "Captain, you got a new one. It's an Eevee." And then he's going to step aside, point inside, and say, "Go." And be respectful.
Okay. You got it.
And inside, you'll see a Pokemon you've never seen before, because these Pokemon are not common on the grass content whatsoever. You can see a Monferno with a captain's hat.
Yep. I give them a wave as I answer, hi.
Ah, hey there. So, you wanna join us, huh? Join my little crew?
Yes, I read about it in the paper. My gosh, was I fascinated.
Wow, you are pretty brave for someone of your size, you know that?
Yeah, definitely.
Then again, you are actually not super small for an Eevee.
I just nod at her.
Ah, but yes. Come over. Let's have a talk. So,
Yep.
do you know what we are doing here? Or have you just read the thing in the paper and just came here without knowing anything?
Shrugs and says, well, I simply read the paper. That's all I know.
You know, I'm saddened to think that us putting that ad in the paper was a mistake. You see,
Well,
we would have properly explained everything. The problem is, they only allowed us 100 prints.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Anyway, so, long story short, we are gonna be, I'm not entirely sure if you know, considering you're just a simple Eevee, but, do you know about the boundary?
Tilts my head.
Alright, so,
What's that?
around our world is a thing called the boundary. Do you want to know what happens if you try to break through it?
What happens?
She just runs one of her fingers across her neck.
I gasp.
Yep. And our ship, the Unbound, is gonna be breaking through it.
Wait, what? How can that be possible if you just die if you do that?
Well, no one has ever managed to do it, but no one actually had a plan that we have.
Which is, waves my paw.
She's just going to rest in the chair, cross her arms, grin at you, and say, "It's actually really simple. The one that always kills the Pokemon is Palkia himself." So, what I secured is some of the most powerful Pokemon in the world are going to get rid of Palkia for us right at the moment we break through.
Oh, and that'll be your window of opportunity.
Yep. And either we all die, or we go through and we will see what's beyond the boundary.
Wow. Do we have any idea what's beyond the boundary?
Nope. Nobody has ever been there. We are gonna be the first in the history.
I ponder. Then I have stars in my eyes. So I can only imagine what's out there.
Could be literally
All kinds
anything.
of fascinating things.
Could also be just pure black void and we will be lost forever. Nobody knows.
Yeah, but it could also be
Treasures.
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 Huh. Amazing.
Now, we are not actually going there just because we want to explore.
Hmm?
No.
Oh, what the other reason?
The other reason is we're actually looking to get rid of someone.
Who would that be?
She's going to point at the wall that has a wanted poster for someone named Kyurem for 1 million Pokesh.
Whoa.
You can also see that there's 5 knives impaled into the wall where the poster is.
Stars in my eyes get wider.
Yep.
My gosh.
We are gonna be going to get rid of the biggest meanie of all time, Kyurem.
Now, out of character, Finn, would I know that he froze the sand continent?
It is kind of infamous.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Heck, it is more
Ah.
infamous than Vivatul's attack on Treasure City.
yeah. Just, I'm like, so that's the one who froze the sand continents.
Yep, that's the one that made everyone's life absolute voidlands.
I see.
And we are going to claim the bounty.
And each of us gets a share of it?
Yeah, if we are successful. And by the way, by joining, you're gonna get 1000 Pokesh.
Ah,
And
okay.
at the end of all of this, you will get 1000 Pokesh. Though, if we do get rid of Kyurem, that 1000 Pokesh is gonna be a very small part of that.
Right.
So don't worry, if we don't die, you will get something out of it anyway.
Okay. Now, I'm curious, how exactly, when we find Kyurem, how exactly we're gonna fight him? Because it's a big, scary dragon, you know?
Oh. She's gonna give you a grin that you have seen on Salazzle before. And then she's just gonna say, I have my ways.
I see. Definitely recognizing the grin and thinking that, maybe that spear has something to do with it.
You know,
But yes,
I'm actually kind of curious about something.
Oh?
You're the first one to actually ask.
Well, I'm just curious. I'm the curious type.
Well, you're also dangerously smart.
Tilts my head. Wouldn't you want a smart crew member?
No, I actually kind of want stupid crew members who don't ask too many questions.
Ah. Well, I can stop asking dumb questions if you like.
No. I'm not gonna be limiting you. I'm just saying, be very careful.
Gulps.
But yeah.
But yes, I can confirm I'm interested.
So you want in?
Yeah.
Alright. By the way, do you know how to cook?
Nope.
She's just gonna roll her eyes. Gosh darn it, I'm never gonna find a cook, am I?
Okay, eventually one is bound to join. I mean, all kinds of Pokemon are coming in, you know?
Yep, I really hope that at least one of them is gonna be a cook. Anyway, Eevee, here you go. She's gonna give you 1000 Pokesh.
Yep, I'm gladly taking that.
And welcome to the Unbound.
Thank you. I've also heard that the ship's leaving tomorrow. Is that right?
Yep, tomorrow morning.
Okay. I'm thinking of heading back to my family's place to just grab stuff before I depart. Is that cool?
Well, we are gonna be leaving from this harbor and going to the boundary straight away. So be very careful so that you don't miss, because if you're gonna take the 1000 Pokesh and you miss us, once we are back, I'm gonna find you personally and probably turn that cute little body of yours into mist. She says while breathing fire a little bit.
Yep. I'm just like, alright. Noted.
But yeah, you better hurry.
Yep, I nod. Totally not intimidated.
You should probably know them Asmo Infernos have really good smell.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you got quite the nose, so.
She's actually going to grin and say, you know, flirting is not gonna get you anywhere, right?
Also noted.
Now, go.
Yep. Just slowly walks out.
As it get to Godbite, he's just gonna look at you and say, huh, you're still alive.
Well, you didn't expect me to be alive?
Anyway, I would recommend going downstairs and picking yourself a bed.
Ah, okay. I could do that.
Can you get there by yourself, or do you need me to show you?
I mean, this ship is kind of huge, so if you wouldn't mind showing me, yeah.
Yep. He's just going to lead you downstairs. And downstairs you can see that there's a whole bunch of beds. He's going to look at you and say, that side, that's for the crew members. Over here, it's for expedition number 1. And over there is for expedition number 2. You are part of the expedition number 2.
Oh, I see. So who are my fellow members?
Well, right now at this very moment we have an actual ass. We have a mythical Pokemon with us. We have a freaking Absol. Yeah, it's a little bit crazy.
Just looks in. Oh, I see. Very capable sounding partners.
By the way, I'm not actually kidding. These are actually your partners. This is why I said that having an Eevee with us seems like a waste.
Oh, you'll see it. It won't be a waste. I'll prove myself.
Anyway, go pick a bed.
Okay.
Right, we'll pick a bed.
Yes.
Alright. What will you do next?
Oh, my bed is set. I'm like, okay, I already talked to the captain about this, but I need to head home and pick up some stuff before, you know, staying here.
He's going to narrow his eyes and says, we are leaving in about 10 hours.
I'm aware. I just need to make it quick, okay?
You are not thinking about just taking the money and leaving, are you?
Shakes my head. I heard what happens to those who do so, and yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the lucky ones. The unlucky ones, I find them first.
I gulp. I'm like, yep, I wouldn't want to cross you guys.
Alright,
Yeah, may I head out? I promise I'll be back.
you better. I don't know what is about you, but you seem different.
Tilts my head.
I've seen a lot of Eevees, and you seem different.
Well, my color is different than
No.
Eevee's.
Call it instinct or whatever. Anyway, let's go. Everyone kinda looks at you because they saw you go downstairs.
Yep.
You can even see a Pokemon just like leave one of the rooms on the other side of the deck. Just look at you. Alright, you better be back before we leave.
Absolutely.
Oh,
And yeah,
Hey there.
Hello.
I see
Hi.
you've joined us right now, right?
Yes.
I would like to do a little experiment with you.
Oh.
Yep. The Dene is going to give you a badge. Here you go.
Looks at it. What's this for?
Hey, you will understand in a bit, don't worry. Just go and you will understand. If it works, if it doesn't work, then you will not understand, don't worry. Really, another experiment, Dene? I swear this time it's not going to zap him to death.
I'll blink and be like, okay then.
I swear I did it. I did all the testing.
Uh-huh. And I step
Just
out.
make sure to wear it.
I sigh and I put it on just to please them.
I swear it's gonna work. You said it the 3 last times.
Yep. As I'm stepping off, I'm like, oh boy. No idea what this is, but... Anyways, I need to prioritize letting people know.
So yeah, you joined the thing. Now, you are aware of the fact that, you know, you didn't take the thing, right?
Yep. I'm fully aware.
What are you gonna do?
Well... I didn't see anything that looked like it when I was there, huh?
Nope.
So just...
Do you think Monferno would be so stupid to have it in front of everyone?
Yeah, of course not. But just sighs for now, and I'm at least gonna let my family know, because, you know, being conflicted.
Alright. I mean, you could also just leave, essentially slip in the middle of the night.
Oh, trust me, he's thinking about that. Yeah, for now I'm heading out of Captain.
Right. And as you are about halfway between Kapim and Eevee Village, you suddenly hear a voice.
Oh?
Yep, it's from the badge.
What's it saying?
You cannot exactly hear it very well.
What if I try to listen closer?
Yep. When you take it and put it closer to your ear, you actually hear it. Hey there, Eevee, is that you?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's the
Who's this?
Dene. It works!
Oh.
And you are not dead!
Yeah. Oh, so this is like... Your voice can reach me from this far away.
Yes! This
Wow,
is
that's
amazing!
It's actually incredible.
See? You don't need to be psychic in order to communicate with others.
Ah. Well, good for you inventing something like that.
Well, give me a moment. Could you, give me a moment. I am going to, suddenly you stop hearing her voice.
Definitely... He's a little bit... concerned.
Yep, and nothing happens.
Okay, well... I heard them briefly. Worried Eevee as he's still heading home.
Yeah, Fox and
Oh.
shit is like the Dene radio is on the air. Yep.
I hope she's okay.
But yeah, you make your way back home. Yep. At home, you know, things have calmed down. You know, by the time you arrive, it's getting dark a little bit. You were basically gone the entire day.
Yeah. No, shoot, I did say to my brother I would find something to help move stuff, but...
You can
I have
actually,
no such thing.
you can actually see that, someone is standing outside of your home.
Oh.
Moment.
So 1 second, I think I'm gonna grab water.
Water, 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 water.
Water.
Water! Things are about to get really wild. Save the table in case something happens. People in chat, how are you enjoying it so far? There's gonna be the final nail in the coffin, potentially, here.
Hello, I'm back.
Ah, hey there. So,
Yo.
you're going back home, right?
Yes.
And at home, you can see that there is someone waiting outside. It's none other than Umbrian himself. Seems to be just, you know, looking around. It's almost like he's waiting or looking for something.
I see him, and I'm calm down a bit because I know him. He's the chieftain. And I'm still gonna come up to him. Hi, can I help you?
He's actually going to narrow his eyes. You know, I would have been much it would have been much nicer if he came here bloodied and beaten up.
Aw, why's that?
Because you don't have any idea how worried your parents are right now.
I shrug and say, I let my brother know I was going out. Did you not tell them?
For an entire day? Right before we are doing the big moving. Your mother literally rushed to me so that I would help her look for you.
Well, I'm sorry to have caused some panic, but I'm okay, look.
Eevee?
Yeah?
As a chieftain of the village, I think we need to have a talk.
Okay.
I have not been not aware of your actions in the last 2 seasons. I am also incredibly aware of those you have been communicating with. And I need to tell you that you are going down a very dangerous path. And not dangerous just for your own life, but dangerous to those around you. It is a self-destructive path that will destroy you and those you love.
I sigh and look down a bit. Well, this path has taken me this far, and actually it's past the point of no return right now.
There is never a point of no return.
Actually, there is. You know that ship in the harbor? I joined them.
Why did you do that?
Because I'm seeking a greater horizon, and I felt the need to do this. I wanted to do both, but there wasn't time. I wanted to help my family as
Why
well.
did you lie to your brother? I've spoken to him and he said that you went into Capim Town in order to find something to help your parents with the moving. And it just so happens that I actually spoken to my mate and I had a Pokemon tell you. Instead, you went to an Abra that is known to teleport others to the black market. Which just so happens to be the place of those that you have been communicating with and have been seen running around with.
Yeah, that's all spot on. That is
And
where
now, you got involved with some kind of group of pirates. Eevee.
looks at him. I know it may seem bad, but the reasons I did this are, well, again, I'm gonna make a name for myself and hopefully bring back some of that glory for everyone.
You need to realize something very important about life. I know you are young, and I understand that there is that drive. inside you. But there are more important things in life than glory. There are much more important things in life than making a name for yourself. There is beauty in peace.
But that's boring and, nothing ever changes. This kind of thrill will liven up my world.
And what about your parents?
I'm I'm sad that they worried for me, and I'm sad that they'll continue to worry for me due to this action I've caused, but in the end, I promise to be okay. I feel like I'm capable of handling myself.
Ember is just going to sigh. I'm not gonna be the one to break this to them. I want you to go inside, where your mom and dad are worried sick. And I want you to go to them and tell them in their eyes that you betrayed them.
I will nod solemnly.
Or you can stay here. It is entirely up to you. I'm cleaning my paws of this issue. I've done everything I could. And he's just going to
Well,
walk away. Not even looking at you.
yep. Well, with that, deep, heavy sigh, and I'm gonna head inside.
And on the inside, you don't know where your brother is. But you can see your mom and dad at the table, currently just hugging each other, and your mom looking very, very sad.
Yep. I step in a little awkwardly and then say, "Hi, I'm back."
Your mom is immediately going to look very happy upon seeing you. Woman. She's gonna rush towards you. She's gonna give you a hug. Oh my gosh, where were you?
Relax, mom. I was in Captain.
Oh, I guess we were worried for no reason. He was just in Capim. He was looking for the thing. Oh, day. That's alright. It's alright, right? She gives you a hug.
Well, I looked all over, but I wasn't able to find something to help. But at least I'm back safely.
Yeah, that is completely okay. Oh gosh, you are like so dirty. Give me a moment. She just starts cleaning your fur.
Yep. And after that, he sighs a bit. We need to talk.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So I step forward and say, "So, I know I've made a lot of questionable decisions in the past.
It's completely all right. We we understand. You're just being adventurous.
Yes, but this time my adventurousness has gone too far. Um, you heard about that ship in town, right?
Oh no, I don't like where this is going. Don't worry. Surely he didn't do anything too bad. Yep, that was about it.
Um, well, I first heard about it in the paper, and I was really curious, so I went over to check it out. And I was admiring the ship, and um, apparently they need crew members, so I was basically roped into joining.
Well, that's completely all right. I can just go there with you and explain the situation to them and get you out. I'm sure they will
Uh,
understand.
Shakes my head a bit and says, "Well, they paid me to join. I just showed the Pokash 1,000,
Whoa.
and in exchange, I cannot leave the once I set sail, I could not leave the crew.
That's alright, we just returned to Pokesh and explained the situation to them. Surely they are reasonable folk.
That captain, she was a little rough around the edges. She was a bit intimidating, but
I mean, that
my
ship
point
is,
is this.
according to Umbrian, that ship is supposed to be a pirate ship.
Yes, they're also doing something exceptional. Um, they're going beyond the boundary.
What's the boundary?
Apparently, it's at the edge of this world. Apparently, they need to slay a god to get through. Something like that. But apparently, there's stuff lying beyond that I kind of want to go help explore.
Well, but we kinda need you here.
I realize that. That's why I came back to explain everything, and that's I mentioned one-way trip, and it really is. They won't let me they won't let me help if I choose to do this.
Well, like I said, I'm more than willing to go there with you right now and explain everything.
Hmm. Would you really do that for me, Mom?
Of course. I've already had to do something similar to you so many times, so what's one more time, dear?
I understand. It's just we might be in over our heads. These guys are really scary.
Well, there's nothing I wouldn't do for my son.
Okay, I'll start look around. Where's my brother?
Still looking for you.
Oh, do you know where he went? Maybe we could help find him.
Um, last time he went south of the village. He said that there's apparently some kind of cave that you may have gone there or something.
I go, because I'm pretty sure I know what cave that is.
Yep.
Like, okay. Well, I definitely want to help get him back to safety, so.
Oh, if you know where he is, could you please go grab him?
I nod.
Try to
I know
make it.
exactly where he is.
Try to make it back before night. Gonna be making dinner.
Okay. And yep, I just give them a hug again.
Yep. They're gonna give you hugs as well. I know you will do the right thing, son.
Hmm. And with that, I am heading out.
All right. Oh, you know exactly what cave he was talking about.
Yep.
There's a certain very special cave to you.
Yeah. A place I've been many times.
Yeah. You are gonna go to your stash cave.
Yep.
So it's not too far away from Eevee Village. It is just a cave behind a waterfall, right?
Yes.
You know, it is your well-protected stash. That you have all kinds of things, food, some little artifacts, nice rocks, stuff like that, right? It's also
Yep.
where
Everything
you
I collect.
usually hide your loot.
Right.
Would you go directly there?
Yes.
Alright.
So I would be thinking about bringing my loot, because, well, I'm gonna be gone from it for a while. At least important stuff.
Yeah, making your way to your stash cave. And as you are making your way there, you smell something that you've never smelled before here. Heck, it could actually be something that you've never smelled even once in your life. It has a distinct metallic smell.
Oh, don't recognize this smell. This can't be good. I'm gonna inspect the place.
Alright. Roll me Survivor.
Okay. 90 is not a pass at all.
Alright. Well, you can definitely tell someone has been here. You know that on some occasions your brother followed you and he probably knows where your stash is, but you are pretty sure he's never been inside. And you can see that some of your traps have been activated.
Oh.
Now, you don't have very dangerous traps, that's just traps that would usually dissuade someone from breaking in.
Yep. I'm still like, oh, they've been triggered.
Nothing in your stash has been tampered with. Roll me perception.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Looking around, you follow the smell. And you follow the smell out of the cave, where the waterfall is. And
Yep.
you look down. And at the very bottom of the waterfall, on a rock beneath the waterfall, you can see an unmoving body of an Eevee.
Ah,
With its legs bound by a rope.
I'm pretty sure I recognize that as my brother.
You can also tell that that rope is from one of your traps.
No, 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 no. This can't be happening. Why would he fall for my trap?
Well, because it's actually a very simple reason. Because he's not like you. He's just a simple Eevee. I guess he was.
I look back at my stash. Did I happen to get any reviver seeds?
I don't know, did you have any reviver seeds with your start?
Nope.
Then no.
Panicking noises. Ah, no. Brother. I've gone too far. Yeah, I'm definitely staying there, sobbing for a bit. After a good moment, I wipe the tears. I'm like, how am I gonna explain this to Mom and Dad? Can I even face them again? Maybe this is it. Maybe I have to go with those pirates now. Although they should know. But it's too hard. Yeah, with that, I'm gonna grab stuff from my stash and I'm gonna run out of the cave.
Alright. Start running. By the
Yep, and
time, are you running all the way to Kyurem?
yes.
By the time you get to Kyurem, it is very dark. In Kyurem, you know, it is still a small town, even if it has a population of a couple hundred Pokemon. And for the most part, the streets are empty. Um, Would you please roll me a D100?
Sure. 53.
It's raining.
Fitting for this
Yeah,
situation.
weirdly fitting. Shit. You're in the middle of Kapim and it's raining and everything feels like everything has gone wrong.
Yep. My world's been shaken.
What would you like to do?
This truly is the turning point. Well, he's going back to the pirate ship.
Alright.
He
Well-
sadly doesn't have it in him to tell his parents.
Alright.
He's too heartbroken.
At the pirate ship, you can see that there is actually just one Pokemon in the rain, waiting on the deck.
Yep.
It's almost like he's
Comes
waiting
back.
there for you.
Well, hello, I made it back.
I'm surprised. I guess I lost the bet.
I mean, I know Eevees are good at running away, but now's not the time for that.
Alright. Guess welcome on board with Unbound.
I nod. This is my life now.
He just looks at you. Then he looks away. Almost nobody is on the deck. The only Pokemon that is actually still like active here is some kind of bird in the nest at the very top, who has what appears to be an umbrella over them. You can also see that they have like some kind of lantern.
Yep, I'm just walking throughout the ship, basically going to where he showed me the beds are.
Yep. There is one bed here that you have claimed.
Mm-hmm. Once I reach it, I'm just gonna splat my face into it.
Right. That's everything you want to do.
Well, while I was walking throughout the ship, would I have noticed, like, any rooms that they might keep that spear?
No, not really. I mean, you could look for it right now.
When there's less Pokemon out. But right now, he's very emotionally shaken. So his mind is less so on that and more on just face planting and going to bed.
Alright. With that ends the intro of Geo.
Yep. My god.
So yeah.
So it wasn't me who got hurt, it was my dear brother.
Well, I'm going to read the last line in the script here. It is often not us who get hurt by the choices we make.
That speaks true.
Yeah, that's it. Oh! How did you like it?
Oh, it was good. I had fun, but my character is not having fun right now.
I would say your character is having the opposite of fun.
Yep, if anything, his path is set. It's just not exactly the way he wanted things to go.
Well,
Things were definitely not according to plan.
yep.
But now this is his new life on the ship.
So Godna was in chat. Poor Eevee indeed. Alright, move back your bean.
Yep.
By the way, the story gave you numerous options to turn back.
Yeah, but his head of seeking glory kind of,
Yep.
spelled things out.
Right, I'm gonna save the table. And with that, I hope you're gonna be here at the start of the actual session.
Yep.
And yeah, do you wish to flip the table?
I got it.
Whoa, that was loud. But yeah, bye bye everyone.
Bye bye.